Hi guys, happy Friday. Just gone midday here in London. I think it's, just gone 10 past. We'll have a quick look over at stocks, which were relatively range bound until an hour or so ago. Some news from the US and regarding Huawei has just brought stocks down a bit into an area which is quite interesting for the week. I've got this marked up as a zone. So cash open comes bullish above, bearish below is the way I'd look at it. Decent push higher yesterday, and you can see we broke above the sort of mini range that we were in from the top side late last night. And as long as that holds, I think the bulls will have a little prayer that we can continue to push higher. The Nasdaq for me is the one that I've been focusing on the most, and you can see that's come back into that area now as well. So that's where I'd be looking at for the week. Weekly closes. It's just move some of those levels down. You can see as well, not far away from this point that I had marked up. So a close below there is pretty bearish, I have to say. However, if we can confirm, this is an area of support into the back end of the day, then the bulls will still be relatively happy. Let's get that potential trend on. I did want us to come a bit lower down, actually. I had this area marked up, you might have seen on my Twitter, 88.25. I think if we were to come back now, I'd wait and see rather than have my orders there waiting like I did. But decent response yesterday, however, just coming under a bit of pressure this morning. It's quite funny watching, the S&P and whatnot, and just the effect it's having on the currencies, and the pound is one of those. So if the S&P comes under pressure, you can expect the pound to break this range that we tested, or the bottom part of the range that we tested yesterday, held so far. Is this the opportunity to get long? You'd be very brave to suggest at the moment it would, but you can see the pattern that we're in, and actually maybe it is a great level. I think better off to be late to the party and maybe looking to get long above the low that we had on the 12th, something like that could be the way to look at it. Euro similar, we had that trend line in play that everyone was looking at from the low of the year. Hit that yesterday. Is that then the opportunity where people can get long? As we hit that, potentially similar sort of way to look at the euro could be on the long above that low to sort of test that range high that we had as well. However, if stocks do come under pressure, then the currencies against the dollar, you'd expect to see a bit of weakness, mostly the pound and also the Aussie as well, which you can see is just dropping as the S&P does as well. So decent correlation, good break of the trend here, so keep a watch on that. But we are just coming into an area I've got marked up as a bit of support, or had marked up I should say this morning. So we'll see. I think interested to see what happens with the S&P really for direction. But of course it's that period of the day where it is slightly quieter. It has been relatively choppy this morning, so maybe no harm waiting for the cash open just to get a bit of more of a sense of direction. Gold, decent push higher yesterday. We haven't, I suppose we have actually almost come back in to test those highs, which is why we've had a bit of a recovery as well from the morning push lower. Silver, decent move in Asia. You can see here from yesterday really at sort of 3 o'clock, massive push, really good, strong push higher for silver there, and at the same sort of time that gold was breaking, silver did so as well. So one to keep an eye on. If that can stay elevated the week above that high from the 14th, you'd be pretty happy. But also these levels here, so silver trying to make a run for it. Keep a watch on that level as we go into the weekly close. I'll be doing a video as well on Sunday, just going over the levels for the week ahead, so do look out for that. But I hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll catch you all next week.